Hello.
Senator Russell, 2191.
Just a moment.
Dick,
Yes?
I hate to bother you again, but
All right, Mr. President.
I wanted you to know that I made that announcement
Well, announcement what?
of this special commission.
Oh, you have already?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And I got Chief here. May I read it to you?
Yes.
The President announced that he is appointing a special commission to study and report upon all the facts and circumstances relating to the assassination of the late President John F. Kennedy and the subsequent violent death of the man charged with the assassination. The President stated that the majority and minority leadership of the Senate and the House had been consulted with respect to the proposed special commission. The members of the special commission are, Chief Justice Earl Warren, Chairman; Senator Richard Russell, Georgia; Senator John Cooper, Kentucky; Representative Hale Boggs, Louisiana; Representative Gerald Ford, Michigan; Honorable Allen Dulles, Washington; Honorable John J. McCloy, New York. The President stated the special commission is to be instructed to evaluate all available information concerning the subject of the inquiry. The Federal Bureau of Investigation, pursuant to an earlier directive of the President, is making complete investigation of the facts. An inquiry is scheduled by a Texas Court of Inquiry convened by the Attorney General of Texas under Texas law. The Special Commission will have before it all evidence uncovered by the Federal Bureau of Investigation and all information available to any agency of the federal government. The Attorney General of Texas has also offered his cooperation. All federal agencies and offices are being directed to furnish services in cooperation to the Special Commission. The Commission will also be empowered to conduct any further investigation that it deems desirable. The President is instructing the Special Commission to satisfy itself that the truth is known as far as it can be discovered, and to report its findings and conclusions to him, to the American people, and to the world.
Well, now, Mr. President, I know I don't have to tell you my devotion to you, but I just can't serve on that commission. I'm highly honored you think about me in connection with it, but I couldn't serve there with Chief Justice Warren. I don't like that man, and I don't have any confidence in him, though I realize he's a much greater man in the United States today than almost anyone. And so you get John Stennis. He's
Dick has already been announced, and you can serve with anybody for the good of America. And this is a question that has a good many more ramifications than on the surface. And we got to take this out of the arena where they're testifying that Khrushchev and Castro did this and did that, and kicking us into a war that can kill 40 million Americans in an hour. And you'd put on your uniform in a minute. Now, the reason I ask Warren is because he's the Chief Justice of this country, and we've got to have the highest judicial people we can have. The reason I ask you is because you have that same kind of temperament, and you can do anything for your country. And don't go to give me that kind of stuff about you can't serve with anybody. You can do anything.
It's not only that. I don't think the Chief Justice should have served on it.
Well, Chief Justice ought to do anything he can to save America. And right now we've got a very touchy thing. And you wait till you look at this evidence. And you wait till you look at this report. Now, don't I'm not going to lead you wrong. And you're not going to be an old dog tray. You're not going to be an old dog tray company. But
I have never.
You never turned your country down? Well, this is not me. This is your country. And the members of the Special Commission are Chief Justice Warren, Senator Richard Russell, and I go right down the list. Now, I've got Allen Dulles, John McCloy. But you're my man on that commission, and you're going to do it. And don't tell me what you can do and what you can't, because I can't arrest you, and I'm not going to put the FBI on you, but you're goddamn sure going to serve, I'll tell you that. And A.W. Morrison's here, and he wants to tell you that how much all of us love you. Wait a minute.
Well, I know, Mr. President, you all told me you were going to name
I told you today I was going to name him as Chief Justice when I called you.
You did not.
I did.
You're talking about getting somebody on the Supreme Court. And
That's
right. You think you ought to get. Now, you didn't tell me you'd going to name
I told you I was going to name Warren. You said it'd be better to name Harlan.
Oh, no. We talked, and I said Clark wouldn't do cause...
No, that's right. That's right. And I've got to get the highest justice I can get. He turned Bobby Kennedy down. Bobby, they talked to him, and he just said he wouldn't serve under any circumstances. I called him down there, and I spent an hour with him. And I begged him as much as I'm begging you. I just said, now, here's the situation. I won't tell you what Mr.
I've had to beg me. You've always told me.
No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
I don't... Mr. President, please now.
No, it's already done. It's been announced, hell.
You mean you've given that...
Yes, sir. I mean, I gave it. I gave the announcement. It's already in the papers, and you on it, and you're going to be my man on it. And you just forget that. Now, wait a minute. A.W. wants to say a word to you, and I'll be back. Hello, Senator?
Yeah.
Oh, we're just sitting here talking. He said, I got one man on there. They're smart and all the rest of them put together. I ain't burning you up, Senator.
You know just like I do.
Well,
Not putting me on this.
well, goddamn it, you know I'm not that kind of feller. And I just heard that. I want you to know that. But hell, he depends on you. You know that. And he just got through saying, he said, I got one man on there that's smart and all the rest of them put together. Yeah. That's the truth. You know it. You know I know it, Senator.
Well, A.W., I don't know when I've been as unhappy about a thing as I am this.
Well, I know, but you can take them, God Almighty, you've took them for years, and the hard ones and the tough ones, and you can take care of it, and you can take care of yourself.
Down in Texas, kill any dead on this.
Well, you come to it.
Well,
But you don't say you can't do anything, because you're the best can-do man there is.
oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Dick?
Yeah.
Now, we're going into a lot of problems. I saw, we had lunch together, and I saw Sanders, and I've seen a good many people since I've been there. Saw Wilkins today, had a long talk with him. Now, these things are going to be developing, and I know you're going to have your reservations and your modesty, and you're going to have wait a minute, I understand that. But now your president's asking you to do these things, and there's some things that I want you in besides civil rights. And by God, you're going to be in them, because I can't run this country by myself. And
Well, my future's behind me, and that's not entering into it at all.
well, your future is your country, and you're going to do everything you can to serve America.
I just haven't. I can't do it. I haven't got the time.
Oh well, all right. We'll just make the time.
All my Georgia items in there.
Well, we'll just make the time. There's not going to be any time to begin with. All you're going to do is evaluate a Hoover report he's already made. But
I don't go to move that fast, aren't I?
well, okay. Well, then we won't move any faster than you want to move. But you're gonna lend your name to this thing because you're head of the CIA committee in the Senate, and you're gonna have Fulbright and Hickenlooper on it because this thing is breaking faster than you think. And I've already talked to Hickenlooper and Fulbright and asked them to go with you, sit on your committee, because I don't want these things torn up. The Secretary of State came over here this afternoon. He's deeply concerned, Dick, about the idea that they're spreading throughout the communist world that Khrushchev killed Kennedy. Now, he didn't. He didn't have a damn thing to do with it.
Well, I don't think he did directly.
Well,
No, Khrushchev didn't, because he thought he'd get along better with Kennedy.
all right. But we got to have some people.
I wouldn't be surprised if Castro had.
All right, then okay. That's what we want to know. And people got confidence in you, and you can just be surprised or not surprised. They want to know what you think. And if my A.W. Morrison's one wants to know what you think, and you
start taking advantage of it, Mr. President, but
No.
of course I keep turning.
no, you're not. I'm
President,
No.
of course I keep turning.
no. I'm taking advantage of you. I want to tell you what made you, my friend, because you. Now I know, and I don't ever forget it. I'll be taking advantage of you. You're going to serve the country, and you're going to keep that pride, and you can't do it just you tell the little Bible up there. Let him put a cooker on it.